Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Pamina and this is the Fun Fab Life. Does anyone here feel like 2021 just started? I know it's almost February, but if you've been here with me since last year, you know that some stuff happened in January and I decided that for me, I would like to take January off just to recuperate from the holidays. And even though the holidays were a little bit different last year than it normally was, I still decided to take January off because I was just feeling run down and unenergetic and not ready to start the new year. So this video is all about saying goodbye to 2020 and hello to 2021. I want to share with you some lessons I've learned last year and my intentions for this year. Let me know if you've already started this year or if you feel like you're behind. Leave me a comment down below because I would love to know where you are in your journey for this year. In 2020, it was my intention to discover what brought me joy and to create time and space in my schedule to figure it out. And let me tell you, 2020 was the right year to set this intention. I wasn't expecting 2020 to be the year that it was, and I know most of you weren't expecting it either. Now looking back, I can't believe all that happened in 2020. A global pandemic, social and political unrest, economic turmoil. There was a lot going on in our external world. However, one of the things I learned last year is that you have the choice, I have the choice to see how things affect you and how they can make you feel. So despite what was going on in 2020, I still decided to focus on my intention on discovering what brought me joy. And this was quite difficult in 2020 because with the lockdown, I couldn't go out. I was planning on doing a lot of different activities just to find out what I enjoyed doing. Because as a mom who works from home, I don't get a lot of opportunity to do things outside of the home and not for my kids. So 2020 was gonna be the year for me to do my own activities and maybe meet up with my friends more and do all of those other things. But it didn't quite work out that way. So what did I end up doing? Well, since things were shut down and places were shut down, I did get time in my schedule because I was no longer doing activities for my kids. Social activities were canceled, commutes were canceled, school was now virtual, so I got a lot of time back there. But I also started doing a new role at work and I discovered I was really good at it. I got feedback that I was really good at it and it was a role that I enjoyed doing. So I did discover something I enjoy doing through my work, which I will talk about in later videos, so make sure you're subscribed if you're not. I also learned that sometimes you don't know that you're good at something because it may be easy for you and you don't think it's a talent and you don't know what to do with it, but people keep complimenting you on it and telling you that you're good at this one certain thing. So be sure to listen to feedback and pay attention to what people compliment you on, because that is another way to discover what you're good at. And that's what happened for me. So because I wasn't distracted by all the extra things that I had to do, I was more attuned into listening to feedback from my coworkers, from my family, and just having time and space to feel that this is what I enjoy doing. We also did a lot of things at home that I wouldn't have time to do previously. I did have more meaningful conversation with my kids, so I realized that I really do enjoy connecting with people, with my kids, with my family, so that is a very big thing that brings me joy. I also spent time making YouTube videos and I really enjoyed doing that, and I enjoy doing that. I was able to create videos, create content for you guys. I was able to connect with all of you, and not only connecting, because that really brings me joy, I was able to spend 2020 connecting more deeply with my kids, because I realized that if 2020 didn't happen, my kids would be off to school and I would be doing my activities and I would have missed a whole year of having deeper, more meaningful conversations with my kids, because prior to that it was they were going to school on a regular basis, and we were rush. They would go to school, come home, it was homework, bedtime, the whole routine. And in 2020, we had a lot more time. So even though they were doing virtual school, we had a lot of time to connect and talk about things that they were interested in, talk about things I was interested in, see what was going on in the world, and also create a lot of meaningful memories and traditions and rituals in our home for our family. So that really was exciting for me. And also just to celebrate every day. So like in the prior years, we would celebrate big things and holidays, birthdays, things like that. But during the pandemic, we really didn't have anywhere to go. We weren't inundated with social activities or play dates or anything like that. So we would just celebrate at home for no random reason. My youngest daughter came up with the idea of having fancy dinner. So we would do that monthly, or we tried to do that monthly, but that was fun. So just celebrating, just dressing up and having a fancy meal or having dessert or, you know, having movie nights. It was just amazing. So that is all that I learned in 2020 and more, which I will be sharing with you this year. And for that, my 2021 intentions are to grow my YouTube channel, so this community. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because I want to grow this community to at least 1,000 subscribers this year. I want to give you valuable content. So if you have any topics you would like to hear about, or for me to make a video on, leave it in the comments down below. I love talking to my subscribers, and I've met quite a few of my subscribers, so I really appreciate you guys. And I want to make valuable content for you this year. My second intention is to learn more about life design. This is one of the areas that I was studying last year, and when I dug more into it, I realized that life design is not something a lot of people talk about. It is something I did unintentionally without a blueprint or a map. And it came about because my kids were doing virtual school, and there was a lot of things they were missing. And one of the big keys were that they didn't even know why they were going to school. Now, when they physically went to school, it was always, you know, we need to pass this class, we need to get promoted to the next grade, eventually maybe college, getting a job, right? So, but when you're in virtual school, and it's a lot harder because there's not that group that you're with, sometimes you get off track and you don't know why you're doing the things that you are doing. So I had a conversation with my kids, and I also did a lot of research, and I want to share all of that with you guys. If you had a hard time in 2020 with your career or your life where you are at the moment, you want to get unstuck, and I'll be sharing all of that with you guys. The next intention is regarding my health. So I've decided in 2021 I want to up-level my health journey and focus on adding more veggies to my diet. This is really something small I can start out with, and it will help me get energized more. So I will be sharing a lot of recipes here on my channel as well. So to recap my 2020 intentions, it is to grow this YouTube channel and create an engaged community. It is to learn and teach about life design, and to up-level my health. So I have 3 goals this year, and I'm so excited to get started. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.